Hey guys, welcome to Overdrive. On today's show, we're checking out the Fulltone Octafuzz. The Fulltone Octafuzz, for me, is a kind of an interesting pedal. I love fuzz and octave pedals, and I actually borrowed this from a pal of mine to use for a show where we were covering a rival Son's song that required that tone, and I just didn't have one at that point. And from the get-go, I personally struggled with it. It's reverse polarity, or at least it says it's reverse polarity, and I have a bunch of reverse polarity cables for my pedal board. None of them worked. So I was stuck at the gig without a 9-volt battery. I had to get a 9-volt battery put into it, and then when I did, I noticed that the switch between octave or fuzz is not a switch between octave or fuzz. It's a fuzz pedal that does fuzz on its own in the fuzz position, and then in the octave position or octa position, it's fuzz and octave combined. That you don't have a ton of control over. The fuzz sound in the pedal itself is really cool. I mean, I dug it, and I ended up using it for a couple of songs that night, I believe. But it was a bit of a struggle to use the pedal, so power-wise, and I found that in the full gain setting, so like pinned in the fuzz octave tone, there was a lot of deep audio clipping happening. Lost your original signal and it disappeared heavily. So in order to get a bunch of gain out of the octave side of this pedal, it's not super usable as far as I'm concerned, and that's just my honest opinion. So how did you feel about the pedal?
You can hear it in the example when we put it in that setting, that it's kind of like something happens to the signal where it just cuts off a little bit, and the problem is it's too evident, exactly. So if that's the effect you're going for, and this is what you want,
why would that be the effect that anybody's going
Somebody's
for? Oh, wait a
probably
second,
going
my
for
signal's
that.
gone.
No, it really cuts a lot. So when we're putting it at the first third of the fuzz setting, and halfway point, a lot more workable. I found that the tones were a lot usable in the rhythm kind of playing, and also in the soloing. Just something to, once again, get used to. It's something that will, when you're playing around with the fuzz, you'll see that once it gets that little canceling out, that starts, you'll just roll it back a little bit, and you'll be fine.
Thanks for watching, guys. Please click like, please share this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We love you, and we will try to bring you the best in tone always. Peace and love.
Loud, baby.